Good afternoon, world. It's 4:43 p.m. If you hear the noise, the fan's on. I'm gonna have it on for a couple minutes because I'm a little bit hot right now. I'll shut it off because I know the noise is annoying, but I have to watch. If you hear the noise, I'm eating food, so I'm eating food. Oh, yeah. So hope you guys know my video I made yesterday. Today I'll make another video. Talk about Zanus, my transformation. What do you guys want me to talk about? I don't know. I'll just talk about Zanus. Yeah. All I'm gonna say is I'm gonna lose the weight. I'm gonna go on the treadmill tonight. I have work tomorrow, but I'm gonna go on the treadmill tonight before I go to bed. And I'm gonna go on the treadmill Monday as well. And I can take Tuesday, Wednesday off, and then go Friday, Saturday. Because going, I can take a good I can go for 2 days and then take 2 days off. I can do that, right? That way I'm not stressed out. I gotta watch out what I eat. Today at work I had French toast with sausage and fruit. Not the best food, but they don't serve salad on weekends, so I had no choice but to eat something else. I got French toast and sausage. It was really good, man. But now on, I'm gonna get the French toast with sausage on weekends. It's really really good. I'm sorry. Put the pan off here. The noise is gone now, so you guys don't have to hear the annoying fan noise. I just wanted to put it on for a couple minutes because it's really humid. There's nobody in the house right now. I don't know where my step family is. There's nobody in the house. Right now I'm alone in the house. They're probably gonna be coming back sometime while I make this video, right? You're gonna hear the noise upstairs maybe. Yeah. Some Zara. What are you gonna eat for dinner tonight, Ivan? I don't know. There's nothing to eat in the house, man. My step parents are fucking cheap people. Yeah. You know how many times I have to get food myself? Because they don't make any food. If they have food, it's like leftovers from like 4 days. I'm not eating food after 2 days is done. It's not good. It's not good anymore. Uh, Leftovers are good the second day, but after that, the food doesn't taste as good anymore. That's why I don't like eating leftovers, 4 day old leftovers. I mean, what's to eat? You make your own food, Ivan. Are you fucking kidding me? Yeah, it's so cheap, obviously. Have all that money and they buy like shitty fucking food. They buy good food sometimes, obviously. Like once in a while they'll buy good stuff, but once the food they buy is like they buy all this other stuff. I'm like, yeah, they're cheap. Well, that's why I kind of want to get out of here, man. Have my own place. I can finally get my own wife. My own. I get my own food. I don't have to worry about getting served shittier food. No. I told you I'm barely gonna be eating food at home. I'm barely gonna buy food at the store. I'm gonna the most of the time I'm gonna be going out while I'm going out with BJ. I can't afford it. It's pocket change. Going out or getting takeout. Yeah. Yeah, because you know we can eat like we can go out like every day, 5 days a week. I'll probably go out maybe 5 days a week, get takeout, and 2 days a week I eat food at home. I'm not gonna buy that much food for the kitchen. Because if you have all that money, don't hate me, Sam. Easy for it to spend 300K a year on food. It's pocket change. An average person can't afford that, but a billionaire can afford that. Even a millionaire, even celebrities who are millionaires, most of them can't afford to go out every day. That's a big cut of their budget. The only ones who can afford are the ones who are worth tens of millions. The A-list actors, they can afford it, but celebrities don't go out every day, right? But they go out a lot, though. I watch Keeping Up with the Kardashians. The Kardashians always go out to dinner all the time, man. Because they have so much money, they can easily afford it. Whereas an average person can go out to dinner maybe once a week. There's a lot of people they have this thing where every Fridays they go out. They go out, they take their family out to dinner. They do a thing where every Fridays they go out, yeah. Every Friday is pizza night, every Friday is takeout night, every Friday is dinner at a restaurant. Some families have a tradition like that. They can afford to go out maybe once a week, every week, but they can't afford to do it every day. They don't have that kind of money, man. They're not rich like the celebrities or the famous billionaires, right? Yeah. That fish stick was good. I had fish sticks. Leftovers from yesterday. They were a bit dry because they were a day old fish sticks, but they were really good. They were still in the oven, and it was from my younger stepbrother. He didn't want this fish stick, so I ate the fish sticks. Had it with tartar sauce. It's really good. I recommend all you guys who like fish sticks, try it with tartar sauce. It's fucking amazing. It's really good. Is there? It's really, really good, yeah. Oh, they're back. Wait, I think my step family is here at home now, I think. Yeah, so I don't feel like talking about the transformation topic. There's a high chance when I lose this one, I might forget about the redhead. I might go for another chick. There's a part of me that believes she's not interested in me. I don't mean to be rude. I don't think she's interested in me, man. Like, somebody tells me if I ask her again, she's gonna say no. She's a fucking weird chick. You know, like somebody tells me, should I just go for another chick? Yeah, man. She's weird. Obviously. The problem is the other chicks at Coco Fruity are not as hot as her. They're not as hot as her, obviously. There are a few of them who are almost as hot as her. It's debatable. Depends on your taste, but I mean, some of them might be underage. I can't go for a chick who's underage, man. I can't date a 17-year-old chick. So I'm 31. I'm 31 years old. Can't date a 7-year-old chick. That's pedophilia. I can go to prison for that, and I don't want to go to prison, Zara. Yeah. Have you been in jail before, Ivan? Yes, I've been in jail before. When I got arrested by the cops, they threw me in jail. I stayed in the jail cell for like 5 hours. It's the most claustrophobic feeling ever. They put you in a jail cell. I sat there for like 5 hours, all bored to death. Yeah. Back in 2019, right? Yeah. When I got arrested. I told you my story, obviously. I've been pepper sprayed twice. I know what it feels like. I know what it's like to be pepper sprayed. It's not fun. Yeah. I don't want to go to prison. That's why I don't want to date a minor, obviously. The chick has to be 18 years or older for it to be legal. Because once a chick turns 18, she's now an adult. That's any guy any age can date her. Even though it's weird for a 40-year-old man to date an 18-year-old, a 40-year-old can date an 18-year-old if he wants. But that you're pushing it, man. If you're 40 years old, don't date a fucking 18-year-old. 30 years old is not as is it maybe she's maybe a little young for you, but it's not that bad. But anything like 40 plus, that's crazy. Whereas once a chick hits her early 20s, it's fine. You can be a 40-year-old man and date a 20-year-old chick. That's fine. She's mature. She's of age to date. She's an adult now. Some Sarah. That's my point. I think I work all week this week because the dishwasher told me he's not. Yeah, Ivan, I'm not working Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Ivan, which means I'm gonna work those shifts. Which more money for me, right? Because this paycheck was my shittiest paycheck. I only made like about $700. So if I work, let's say 5 shifts this week, I worked 4 shifts last week. Last week I worked 4 shifts. I worked Monday, Wednesday, and I worked Saturday, Sunday. This week, if I work 5 shifts, I'll get a bigger paycheck. Ivan, how much? 800, so about eight, maybe eight, about $800 maybe. About $800 something dollars I'll make. And if I make 800, I can put 250 in my savings. And I'll be back to like because I blew a bit in my savings, I'm what? Once I get my check on freezes this Thursday, I'll only have about like 1,050 in my savings. Because I blew a bit in my savings, obviously. Because that me getting my hair done, that took a big chunk of my money. Taking a cab there, right? Yeah. And the next paycheck, I'll now be back at like $1,300. But starting in September, I'm gonna start putting 300 plus in my savings. That way I can save like about $4,000 by the end of the year. Obviously, because there's a part that I think I'm gonna go for my bike license, man. It only takes a month. I think I'm gonna go for that course. Go for the bike course. But if I do that, that means I'm gonna have to have the boss cut some of my shifts. Yeah, sorry, I can't work today. I have what? Or I'm gonna have to tell the guys, look, man, can you book all my classes in the evening? I can't do them like I have one time like at least 4:35 because I work. I need the money, Sarah. I need the money, obviously. I need the money, Sarah. Yeah, obviously. Was today busy, Ivan? Yeah, today it was busy for like from like from morning to about like 12:30. It was busy, and after that it slowed down. Today we had about maybe 280, 290, 300 customers. It was busy. Yeah, and it slowed down afterwards. And I had to I mopped the whole restaurant today, the entire restaurant. I didn't mind mopping it today because it wasn't that busy. That's why I mopped. See, if it's not busy, I don't mind mopping and doing some more work. But if it's busy and you have me do that, that's when I get pissed off. Because you can do it yourself, Sarah. If it's not busy, I don't mind mopping the whole restaurant. If it's busy, I expect you to help me out and mop some of the rest. Don't have me do all the dirty work for you, Sarah. That's my point. That's why I made that video a couple of last week. Sarah? Yeah, obviously. Sarah? Yeah. You guys will be shocked with my transformation. When I'm hit one eye, you're like, holy shit, I looks handsome. Yeah, you're gonna be shocked. I'm gonna look handsome as fuck. Yeah. I'll post a headshot for you guys to see my transformation, obviously. My goal is to get to 190 by next summer. Next June, maybe? Next May. I'm gonna push for May. May will be my 1 year anniversary of working at Coco Frutti. May 7th was my first shift at Coco Frutti. I've been working there for 3+ months now. About 3 months now I've been working at Coco Frutti. So next May I'll be working at Coco Frutti for 1 year. Obviously. Sarah. Now I want to get a girl. I'm desperate to get a girlfriend. I'm actually desperate. I want to know what it's like to have a girlfriend before I pay this fee. Because I don't want to lose my virginity to my stepmother. My virginity is sacred to me, man. I don't want to lose my virginity to incest. Because you guys are a mess I made. That's why I want to have a girlfriend. That way I can lose it to a chick who to my own girlfriend. I don't want to lose it to my freaking stepmother. She's crazy. She's a crazy woman. She'll never let me see unless I don't have sex with her. It's crazy. Yeah, man. When you're not, I'm not even your fucking husband. You're just jealous, man. You're envious because you're crazy. Crazy woman, yeah, man. Obviously. You think you lose the weight, Ivan? Yeah, I lost the weight before. I can do it again. This time I procrastinate a bit more because I work now. Back then I wasn't working. I lost the weight right before I got the job at Coors. So, Sarah? Yeah. I worked at a restaurant in early, September in downtown. That I only worked there for 3 weeks. And then the guy just didn't call me back, and I ended up not working there anymore. And then for 4 months, whatever, towards the end of 2014, I went on the treadmill 6-7 days a week. And I burned 45, 50 calories. 45 pounds. I lost the weight. I can do it again. Except this time, because I work, I'm a little bit more tired, but I'm going to go at least 4 days a week. Go 2 days, take 2 days off, go 2 days. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Obviously. Lose this weight. The rub in the rat's face pisses me off. Because I guarantee you, if I ask for a number to hang out, she'll still say no. Sorry, Ivan, I don't know you that well. You're 31 years old. I'm not gonna hang out. I'm like, no, as friends. This is not a date. Just hanging out. She's like, no, sorry, I don't know you that well, and I think you're too old for me. She's gonna say that, man, guaranteed. And she'll crush me again. And that's why I'm not asking her for a number ever again. It's her loss, Samsara. Unless I really see that she likes me, then I'll give her a chance. I'll ask her again once I lose the weight, obviously, and she shows interest in me. I'll ask for a number, obviously, again. And if she says no after me losing all that weight, that means she doesn't like me. Yeah, she doesn't like me, or she's playing some stupid game with me. I'm done. I'm done with you. And you just go move on and go for the other chick. Go for the other chicks. Not the end of the world. Samsara. Yeah. Obviously. Alright, did you ask for a number? Do you have to do it in private? Yes, I have to keep doing it in private. The employees can't know. Otherwise, you can have some scandalous thing going on at work. Public outrage, right? Remember Ariana Grande's song So Into You? Got everybody watching us. So baby, let's keep it secret. A little bit scandalous. But baby, don't let them see it. Yeah. What does she mean by that? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Probably has something to do with me. If I ever date a chick, it's scandalous and I have to date her in secret, obviously. And people can't know that we're dating. We have to act as friends. So if I have a girlfriend, when I hang out with her in public, we have to act as friends. We can't be touchy-touchy, otherwise you can have public outrage going on. And people becoming demonized, Samsara. Yeah. And look, man, whenever I hang out with you downtown, I can't protect you. Especially Ottawa. If 10 women come after you, what do you want me to do, man? I'm only one man. If guys come after me, what do you want me to do? You see what I'm saying? Hence, you gotta act as friends. As long as you act as friends, people will still give me a bit dirty, but they won't know we're dating. And it's best so you don't post pictures of me and you together either. You gotta keep it private, man. You see what I'm saying? The chick might want to brag. I'm like, you can post pictures of me and you together, but don't post pictures of you kissing my cheek, you kissing me. No, they'll know we're dating. You can post a picture of you together, but we act as friends. But in reality, we're in a relationship. Behind the scenes, we make out and all that stuff. Yeah, that's why they're in a movie with VJ. So this is my life, obviously. I'm sorry. Yeah. that should go. Yeah, end of the year, I want to hit at least like 245 by the end of the year. So right now I'm like 80, 285. So I want to lose at least 35 pounds by the end of the year, which I will do. Lose 35 pounds by the end of the year. I want to lose. £35. I want to lose. I think I might perhaps buy a bike, but I can get a bike and ride it in the wintertime. Well, not screw the bike. I bought a bike years ago. My bike got jacked. I bought a nice $600 bike. Someone jacked my bike. I'll rather just get my bike license, my motorcycle bike license. It takes 1 month to do, Ivan. Do the course. You can save like $8,000 by like July of next year. You can have enough money to buy your own bike. A used like $7,000 bike, $8,000 bike. You can buy, Ivan. Now, when you go on dates, you can pick up the woman. It's very unprofessional for a 31-year-old man going on a date who doesn't drive, man. That's a bit of a turnoff for a woman too. A man who's in his 30s, he doesn't have his license yet. It's a bit of a turnoff, obviously. It looks bad on you. That could be one reason the redhead's not really interested in me. Yeah, Ivan's poor. I don't think me being poor has anything to do with it. I make enough money. She's making about the same amount of money as me. I make enough money to do good things with her. But like Ivan right now he doesn't have his license. He's 31. He doesn't even have his license. She makes more money than me. The redhead makes more money than me, man. Because now she works like 4 days a week, which means she's making what? For $750 salary, and she's getting like what? She's making, I don't know, $500, $400 tip. She's making like $1,200 every 2 weeks with her tips. I don't make that. I make like $800 every 2 weeks, $900 every 2 weeks. And if it's shitty paycheck, I get like $700. She's making more money than me. She's richer than me, the redhead. Sad, huh? 18 years old. She's only 18. She's making that kind of money. She's making a lot of money in her own 40. She's a student. She's pulling in like $1,200 every 2 weeks. $1,300 every 2 weeks with her tips. A lot of money, man. She's making bank, son. Yeah. And if I get my bike license, I never have to walk to work ever again. You know, I'll drive to work. Driving to work is like a 1 minute drive by bike. It's like a 1.5 minute, 2 minute drive. Not far at all. Obviously. There. So I got my dreads. Early October, I'm going to go for my first touch-up, obviously. My dreads are going to grow. And hopefully by then, I lost at least maybe 17 pounds, 18 pounds by then. By October. Hopefully I lose maybe 17 pounds by then. 15, 17 pounds I lose. At the end of the year, I want to lose at least 35 pounds. That's my goal. And by June, I want to get down to 190. And my dreads will be long by then. In 1 year, I'll have long dreads. How long, Ivan? Like, I don't know, up to like my ear? Pretty long. And then by the end of 2025, my dreads will be like they're unique. It'll be like down to my shoulders. Yeah. It takes me a good 1.5 years to grow long dreads up to my shoulders. Around there, right? Yeah, 1.5 years maybe. Around there. How long do you plan on working over? Like 4 years maybe? Till 2027? 3 to 4 years. 2026, 2027. And then once my book's done, it's edited, and I'm ready to pay the fee, and say to my wife, okay, I'm done working this shitty minimum wage job. I had a great time working with you, but you guys know this is way below my pay grade. I'm supposed to be a celebrity. I let my family know when their true nature comes out, and I choose to save my wife. I cry my eyes out, I pay this fee, and I come back from death, don't hate me. And I'm peace out my wife, I'm going to live a billion over there, and you're left behind. Well, there you go. Sarah? Yeah, so once I hit 240, I'll take professional pictures, and I'll post it on Twitter. I'll contact the company, have them take pictures of me, professional pictures. Cost me maybe $150, and I'll post it on Twitter for you guys to see. Obviously, you guys will tune into that. Obviously, but you guys already know what's like to see me at 240 because that was how much I weighed when I took my headshots 8 years ago. I was about 240, 237 around there. But you don't know what it's like to see me at 190. I've never been skinny in my whole life, man. Both my stepbrothers have been skinny in their lives. My younger stepbrother used to be a skinny guy. Like for 17 years of his life, he was skinny. Then he just gained a bunch of weight, and now he's fat. He's like 300. He's bigger than me. He's like 300 something pounds. And my oldest stepbrother, he was big his whole life in his younger years. In high school, he started working out and he got more jacked. And once he started playing football, he started working out. And he was jacked, obviously. But when he back in 2010, he lost. He used to be like 250, a bit big. He lost weight. He went down to like 220, 225. He was a pretty skinny. He wasn't super skinny, but he was pretty skinny and he was jacked. I saw his club pictures. He was skinny. He was pretty skinny. Whereas me, I was fat my whole life. I never lost the weight of any of that stuff. All my so-called friends at Darcy or the guys who I knew at Darcy, all lost weight, man. All the guys who used to be fat, I knew at Darcy, none of them are fat. They're all in shape now. They all lost weight. I'm the only one who never did that. I lost weight, but I didn't go all the way. I was like 240 and I gained it all back. All those guys, they went all the way. They lost all the weight. Now they're skinny and they work out their jack. Yeah. I'm Sarah. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoy my. I hope all you Christians enjoy my Bible topic when I talked about Jesus. Yeah, I believe Jesus was born in eternity. That's why Paul says he's the firstborn of all creation. He was born in eternity. Was the Spirit born? No, the Spirit was not born. The Spirit just proceeded forth from the Father. I believe what happened was the Father. You had the Father, and the Spirit was there with the Father, proceed forth from the Father. Obviously, and the Son was in the bosom of the Father, and the Father birthed the Son in eternity. That's why Paul used the language, Jesus was in the bosom of the Father, he has made him known. Because he comes from God and he has the divine eternal nature of the Father. That's why he's also eternal. He has the same abilities and powers as the Father because he comes from the Father. He has his nature. It's kind of like Hercules and Zeus, right? Yeah. Hercules is Zeus's beloved son. Samsara? Yeah. Sounds like I never thought about before. Born eternity, yes, Sam. Born in eternity. Why does John use that language? He was in the bosom of the Father. What does that mean, man? I think there's a deeper meaning to that. I think he was born in eternity past. That's why he's the beloved Son of God. He came from God. Because he has the eternal nature of the Father, he was also eternal too. He was always with the Father. But he was birthed in eternity. Now, how you're born in eternity is a mystery. I can't explain it. But I think the reason why Paul said Jesus is the firstborn of all creation is because Jesus was actually born. He has preeminence over creation. That's what it means, obviously. But I think there's a deeper meaning to that. I think he was born in eternity. Jesus said, I came forth from God. What does that mean? Think about that for a sec, Christians. What does that mean? Because I know a lot of Christians, they say, no, Ivan, Jesus was always there. Yeah, he was always there. But like, there's context. In what sense was he always there? Was he always there in the sense that like the Father was there and he was already there? Or like, was he in the Father and then he came into existence in eternity past? Because he came into existence in eternity past, he's still eternal. I think that's what it means when they say Jesus is the Son of God. Sarah? Yeah. Obviously. You know how women are pregnant with babies. Babies are in the bosom of a woman's womb, right? And the woman gives birth to them, and that child is now their daughter or son, and they're 100% related to the mother, and they have the same DNA as the mother, just like Jesus has the same DNA as the Father. Hence why he's eternal, begotten Son of God. He was born in eternity. That's why he's the Father's baby, obviously. That's why he's the heir, because he's the Son of God, beloved, eternal Son of God. Sounds like, holy shit, I never thought about it before. Yeah, born eternity. I'm like, yes, I'm born eternity. The firstborn over all creation. What does that mean? I think it obviously means preeminence, but I think there's a deeper meaning to that. I think he was born. He's the first one ever to be born. Obviously. That's what I'm saying. And I think the reason why, and hence why when God the Son, the Father, and the Holy Spirit decided to create the universe, you think it's a coincidence that they said God, man is made in God's image. So man loves like God. Obviously, man gives birth to their kids just like the Father gave birth to Jesus in eternity, because they're created in His image and in God's image. There's a connection there. I think there's a connection there. God had some similarities to His nature with human beings. The Father birthed Jesus, obviously, just like a man has sex with a woman and they birth their daughter and son. But Jesus was not born through sexual intercourse. He had a divine, miraculous birth, like I did, right? I was not born through sex. I was born miraculously. Same thing with Jesus. Jesus had a miraculous, divine birth. That's why he's the beloved Son of God. Yeah. Yeah. He's the firstborn of all creation. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God. He was always with God because he was in the bosom of the Father. He that was in the bosom of the Father, he has made him known. Obviously. Yeah. I came forth from God. Yeah. The Word was with God. Jesus was always there with the Father, but he was always there in the sense that he was in the bosom of the Father. And he wasn't born the same way human beings are born. Human beings were not always there. You know what I'm saying? Human beings were not always there with what? With their mother, because they're born in time. Whereas Jesus was always there with the Father because he's eternal, but he came into existence in eternity past. He had a divine eternal birth, if that makes any sense, right? Yeah, Shema Kavir.